How to avoid shame-based parenting. What is shame-based parenting?
So, look, let me first say, I think we need to know as parents, we're allowed to make mistakes. We're allowed to mess up as parents. If we don't mess up, then we're setting too high a bar for our children that they'll never be able to attain anyway.
Right.
So this is not about me trying to shame parents, but really shame-based parenting is about attacking your child's personhood or their character.
Right.
Remember, your children are going to let it all hang out at home. Some of their worst behaviours will happen at home because they're the most relaxed. They've held all their good behaviour together at school all day, and then they come home and everything comes out. Avoiding shame-based parenting also isn't about never allowing or expecting your child to do things wrong or correcting incorrect behaviour.
Right. So what are you exactly parents saying?
So shame-based parenting would be criticising your child's character or personality. You're so dumb, you're so stupid, you always do that, or belittling them. I even want to say that mocking. Now, I don't mean we can't have jokes and have banter and have fun in the home. That's very different.
Yeah, because coming from an island background, that's normal. We mock all the time.
Yeah.
It's part of our DNA.
And so personality, culture will be very different. Some children, even in one home, their personality might not do well with banter.
Right.
And so even then we've got to be sensitive.
So being mindful and intentional and think about what you're saying to your children.
Yeah, so anything that makes your child feel like they're not good enough, who they are is shameful. Often as parents, we've internalised certain things or certain ways of parenting, perhaps because we were belittled when we were growing
we think
up.
It's normal.
Yeah, so we do that and it comes out of our mouths without realising. Our job as parents is to connect with our children, to nurture our children, nurture the best in them. Yeah. Even when they've done something wrong, of course we must correct them. We
call them on what it is.
Yes.
Don't try and belittle your child in that process.
Yes.
Right.
So call them out on the behaviour, but not label them as defective as a person or make them feel ashamed. Shame never alters behaviour. Yeah. When you feel so ashamed of yourself and who you are, it actually makes children feel deflated and defeated. It doesn't make them think, oh, well, now next time I'll try to do better. It actually has the opposite effect. And so it's helping our children, particularly after the tantrum or after the meltdown, sit down and talk calmly about the behaviour, give them alternatives.
Right.
But I think some of the best things we can do is stop.
Yes.
In the heat of the moment, walk away as a parent if you need to, if you feel like something's going to come out of your mouth. Breathe, take some time to think about what to say next, because we might have to find new ways of finding new words that come out of our mouth.
Yeah, because words do hurt. Yeah, and they scar.
And words, absolutely. Kids will carry those words for a long time.
Right.
We can apologise, absolutely, but we need to try and find new ways of more often changing the way we speak. So stop.
Right.
Take some time for yourself and then talk when things are calm, and tell your child what you love about them as well. Even when they're doing the wrong thing, correct them, but afterwards also find things that you can celebrate in your child and that you love about your child. Let your child know that they are loved unconditionally no matter what they do. Even if you don't agree with the behaviour, you always love them. They are the world to you.
Yeah, so correct the act.
Yes.
Correct the act, but don't try and
belittle or
shame at the same time. Yes. Thank you so much, Collett. I hope that's helped you. Keep it locked right here at Mums at the Table.